Can you hear me now? Yeah, now you can hear me. God damn it. But thank you guys. Saving my butt once again. But this is how I roll. I mean, I have so many technical issues. But whatever, we deal with it, right? Yeah, fuck it. But at least now I have the storyline in my head. So what happened yesterday when I went offline? I was about to raid this guy, just to raid scout him because Miller didn't want to scout him, and then I came through on it, and then I scouted him, and that was what I was looking for in here. Um, no, yeah, it's gonna be this one because it has my name. But then I scouted it, and I was like, damn, he is AFK, and I mean, big time. So I thought, well, recalling all the EIs. So I just started rating that. And then, yeah, his spawn, somebody else cleared it. I don't know who. But I only got like half the bounty when I landed. Um, but that totally triggered me. So I was like, damn. And I almost had enough for settlers. So I had those settlers on standby. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll just settle next to it and build a chief. so so I settled it, prep some storages in it, stuff like that. It's this one, and I was like, you know what? I'll just build an NPC town next to it, so we can get some decent crop going from this with 100%, and then we can feed that over, and then we can feed everything into the hammer that's still my plan now. Instead of having this as a 9C, I think Miller actually built a few level 11s, but I was like, yeah, whatever. So I'm kind of using all production to complete these two. So in the morning, like I just built the Academy 20, and then I simped this while I was sleeping, kind of. And then I got a chief because I'm like, I don't know if the dude's on delete or he'll be back or whatever, but he was super inactive last night, and he continued to do so. So I was like, fuck it, let's try and get it. So yeah, took that in the afternoon, and then went to see a lot of family, and then now we're here, and I need to complete these two with production, and this one I'll convert to cap when we need it. Otherwise, I'll just keep having this production, and then we're gonna get that to like 13, uh, and get those two extra aces. I think I have to fight for some, like this one I can take for it, and then either I take this away from this town. No, no. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this one has this one. This one has this one. Arturius. It's because I also have another name, Arcturus Mensk, and he keeps confusing me. But yeah, he took that one, I think, and claimed it. Okay, but organically, I can get 3 for it, and then maybe this one takes that one, and this one. I don't know. This guy took this one, so I need to kill him, right? Anyways. Hey, Beta, do you got any tips on how to play offensive Roman for the first time? I'm thinking about starting on the X3 server from 4 days ago. I've only ever really played Def, or am I way too late on the server? Yes, you're too late. I mean, people settle on day 2, right? You know, after 16 to 24 hours. So, I mean, you wouldn't get that nice of an experience because other people already have troops, and you'll miss out on the whole early game development. And I mean, so I would recommend you just wait a few days. You can always just do a test account and just do the early game settlement. You can do that on your own. Try and do that without rating or something like that, just to fool around. But don't invest into the server. I mean, you can start 3 days late and still have fun, but that requires a buttload of work, and I do not recommend. But any tips on how to play it for the first time? I mean, just do it like I'm doing it here. I mean, I just spawned for a good spawn, and you can totally play like that. Otherwise, all the races are the same. I mean, I'm not really sure what to say because I'm just goofing around here, like adjusting every day, being on. Okay, I just wanted to build units for raiding, but if you want to raid and be offense, you need EIs and imp hammers, and then you can build a SES hammer if you want. Uh, as you're like always have a spawn hammer, but otherwise, yeah, a big as main SES or EI raiding hammer, or build additional EIs in multiple cities and do like you can use them for artifacts, clearing and whatnot. But yeah, otherwise. But I mean, my plan here is just to invest only in the spawn hammer, so I'm just prepping it. It only needs grades and then tournament square. But right now I'm not even prioritizing the hammer that much. The spawn hammer, so to speak. Where should I go? That is spawning units at the moment. That's fine. Maybe we should just grind this one. Yeah, I've just been banking up adventures and stuff like that, and I haven't had that much time to play, so I'm amazed I actually managed to achieve this. And otherwise, yeah, just sim it. Miller was also helping out. Um, but yeah, testing good. Yeah, no top raider. Yeah, there's no reason to be top raider. It's better to have a, slowly progressing hammer buildup of your spawn rating and then focus on getting your production up. I mean, my production is actually decent still. I mean, we dropped a lot, right? But again, I haven't. Yeah, I've been burning a lot of gold today to get that academy up and all the infrastructure needed from yesterday, and so I've been burning a lot of gold so I could be online less. So around 1,300 I've spent. I've spent half my gold. So that's also why I plan to not sim up that heavily anymore and just dump everything I have into my hammer for production. What happened today was also everybody got on and let me just I can't even click the raid list, but everything is fucking banned. I think both me and Miller's lists because it's all those small multi 8 pub towns everywhere but created. They just banned all. No, that one is not banned, but they're all banned. So I mean, so all my raid lists are gone. So I'm like, yeah, I haven't had time to fix that either. So that's also why I'm like big hitting with the EIs right now. I got the stable to 20, and I'm trying to keep that running for the most part. And otherwise, yeah, as Nick says, we have to sim. And Nick is getting chicken nuggets. Okay. Um, hey, Zach, I don't have any techs, unfortunately. Um, yeah, I'm broke. I'm not active enough to have multiple armies. Okay. Well, then, yeah, just build from your spawn and have fun there. Or move to boonies somewhere and then sim up and then just build a hammer there. That is great too. I spent 500 gold since yesterday. Damn. Damn. But again, I've been exploiting the Roman multi triple uh, building completion with the gold. I've really enjoyed that. So yeah. And then I had you in my mind, Nick, being like, just gold it, just do it. So, but hopefully I can cut down on the spending now. But not now, because now I want to actually boost these. I should actually get to playing. Yeah, whatever. Let's just wait. Party. This one needs a reset on the big party, but yeah, I'm boosting that anyways. So perfect. Oh. Yeah, complete that. Let's just fix all to 9. And then this is gonna be a granary town, so getting that main building up for just slow simming the rest might be very nice. Hey Dane, thanks. Oh yeah, stick to working. Just jump in and watch me play a few times. Oh yeah, the first chicken round was very good. Let's see, when is it coming? Yeah, a little bit. Boom. Yeah. If I've ever had, I have people spying on my stream every round on the server I'm playing at. I can't hide anything, man. Stream sniping all the time, but it's fine. That's that's just something I have to deal with. But so it just restricts a lot of things. Sometimes what I say and what happens, what I'm showing too. So, which is a little sad. I can never like fully let go. Spies are a big thing in Travian, and I'm showing way too much. But it's whatever. Should I? No, I need to wait so I can send the full list so I can see what's banned or not. Oh, overflowing soon. Will this overflow? No, everything landed. Great. And this is the capital. Will also be simming a lot, so maybe I should build a little on the warehouse. Nah, there we go. Then all is 9. And we're broke. Let's just sim some random stuff. This one can take a lot of crop. Yeah. Why not? Okay, we'll do the same. This one I'm building up without any bonus buildings, just so we can have as many granaries as possible for the NPC town. So this is fine. And then everything is 9. And yeah, we should probably keep doing that. And then that to 10. And then we can fill it up some more. I think that's plenty for now. And here we were simming and we sent some crop, just landed. More incoming. So yeah, it's a simple life. Just use everything we have and then I just keep grinding with the hero. And the horses for fun. Also helps me boost up here, so I think I'll just dump it into probably the capital, or at least I'll try and get this one done to 10, and then yeah. How fast would you recommend to get EI to farm, or do you have an episode on YouTube where you do it? I could look at. Mm. I mean, there's the day one X5 server where I'm doing a Roman very heavy raiding in the early game. It's kind of all you need to know about Roman raiding for starting the game. Um, Take a look at that maybe. Otherwise, I mean the premise is the same for all races. Like if you want to raid, then build a shitload of units to begin with. I mean, and that's just organically getting a stable to 5 to build the EI, and then you start rating, and then you get it to 7, and then 9 and 12, and kind of what it recommends in regards to task rewards, but it gives you that progression, and then it's about focusing on that. And then question is, do you want to settle fast or do you not want to? I mean, those are the things, but after that it's just continue leveling your stable and building your farm list and neglecting your production, so to speak. Keep it at a low amount, and then if you want more income, then you don't level the fields, you level the EIs, the stable instead, and then you build step faster, so you raid faster and get more value. I mean, that's the whole premise of raiding, at least from spawn, just getting that whole thing going. Um, oh, you guys also writing a lot. I can't read it all. Yeah, no, but I just want to be a part of the conversation, so to speak. But yeah, Nick is just talking about production. I could have neglected building any units here early game. I mean, and I would still be bigger than I am right now. Now I used my troops for countering the other day and other stuff, but with my activity and just doing pure simming, I would have been further ahead, just focusing on production. Like units don't mean that much. I mean, and many dev accounts, they build a little bit of defense that you scale. But I mean, early game, you just do only production, and then you extend your BP or you jump out of it. Doesn't really matter, but I mean, it's better to not build any units early game. I mean, on an X3, you have 6 days. So spend 5 days purely simming, and then on the last day, you say, do I have enemies close by? Do I need to defend any people from my alliance, or like do I need to build units? And then you build 1,000 phalanx if you want to, or you don't. I mean, kind of depending on where you are on the map and what you need to do to survive, or if you even need to survive at all, because most people will just leave you alone. So if you sim more, you get more ahead. Um, That's kind of what Nick is referring to. Because otherwise people make their units like this guy. Like this guy is a fucking. He's the worst. I mean, somebody said yesterday they knew who they were and stuff like that. And I mean, like, people get a reputation for she just. He's not doing production. He's building an early game hammer and then he's throwing it in the face of everybody until somebody counters him and kills him or deaths him out or whatever, or he miraculously wins because his enemy is super shit. But then he throws his hammer into it, or he got countered by us, right? And then he golded down his warehouse and his granary, and was a sore loser, and be like, "Yeah, now you can't raid me." You know, that kind of person. So, but if he had actually invested into production, he could have rebuilt his hammer. I mean, so, and then he could have won in the long run. Mm. So yeah, if you go the full Monty on production, you can get pretty big, and you can still scale it. So again, the more production, then you can say, then we're Germany. Okay, we spent 0.3% or whatever on our military budget, and then the other 100% or 97% goes into production, and then you get coming out of BP, or we need some phalanx. Then okay, we're gonna use 10% of our budget on military spending. Um, boom and boom, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Can I sim something fast? Yeah, that's fast, I guess. Uh, but I think I've kind of started to run out of resources. And then this can take 40k. More or less. But I mean, it cost us around 10k resources, and we get 35, 40k back from cleaning this. So, and so a little XP for the hero. So you can do that kind of rating too if you're bored and need a little resources to move here and there. And let's go there, and that is coming in, and then we can NPC for something here. Or just build it, and then there, and then we can build some more crop fields. I already took the 50%. It dropped to level 9, and then I just moved the hero over quick and took it because it started generating units straight away. So I didn't want to fight that later. Um, oh. And this one can 21, 86, around 40, 50k more. 20. Let's do that. Accuse of EI. Oh, I could have done the hospital too. We finally have a hospital, guys. Recommended by Joachim. There we go. And is there more coming? Yeah. Oh yeah, and we got all the goodies here. Maybe we should, yeah, spend it here to get it done. Though there's no bonus building value from completing them, but I mean, I don't really care about efficiency right now. I haven't done it until now, so why should I start? That's my point. We're still growing. These units are home. I should just grind this one. At least with the hero. Helps having him there primarily for the sword. We're not really running off bonus. It's just strength and res. So that filled it up, yeah. So I actually think I'll just dump all of this here. Should probably work on that. But completing 2 to level 10 gives us 76 to 79. Yeah, so 3K and a half every time we do this. So it's good production. Yeah, more. I will save that for later. More coming in, yes. No merchants home. Yeah, we can do a bigger boost in a bit. Let's just go wild on completing everything. And here we should probably do that. And yeah, sorry, Twine. I'm just Roman gold value. Let's go. Because then when production is getting done, then all I need to do is push everything into barracks and stable and workshop, and then I can do big loads of NPCs here and or in the NPC town, and then move it all over there and spend it a little bit more wisely. Then I probably end up spending just a few gold every 3 hour or something. And then we get a hammer, and then we can kill people, right? That's the gist of it. 28, 29, 39. Okay, we barely overflown. So that's good. This one needs stuff. Yeah, that'll be it. And 64, no overflow at all. But then I can also just walk away and chill for a lot of hours if I so desire. And then just micro sim, like smaller stuff within the towns. A lot of granaries I need to build still. All of these have one warehouse, 3 granaries. I think this one has 4 now. I need to remove the palace so I could rebuild it here in the cap for when we change it, so we can build 11s. But I mean, I think we still get value from these, so I think I'll just save up some resources and then I'll convert capital in a few hours or in an hour or so. Because then we can just complete the 11s and it kicks pretty hard. And then we can do Hero Mansion 15 after. Or something, something. Yeah. Well, the plan was to play without gold, right, guys? And now that's just, yeah, the plan just changes. It has changed a lot of times since we started. Hmm. Is there more stuff coming in? Yeah. And this one, we had all land. What should we? Hmm. Oh, we should get a lot of rewards also, yeah. Completing stuff. What is units doing? They were hitting there. So I should kind of grind the hero health on something. Hey, that one. And yeah, maybe just that one. He's not that strong, so but he still kills a fair bit. For free? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just need to complete them. Oh, no, this can go to 11. Yeah. Kind of out of resources, right? We can transfer a lot of crop here. No, I haven't made the bakery yet, so I mean, just that's how good I'm playing. So, but we just got them to tens, yeah, an hour ago, so it's all good. It's all good, man. Should we complete? Yeah, why not? Do we have no? But we have this. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and then we're about to reset the hero. Oh, what do you want, man? What do you want, bro? Beep, beep, motherfucker. Coming through. Um, this one needed. Okay, yeah, so we hit there. Uh, yeah. I was told I could ignore the chat. Did I miss anything or no? Well, yeah, gold sure helps. All right, cool, cool. No. Mm, should just dump this here because then we can do the bakery. And can we send some more? Resources, no, we're drained, right? Yeah, well, there's a little bit. Once again. Yeah, gold should be cheaper. They lowered it a few years back, right? But it's not enough. I mean, if they lower, yeah, 50% or 75%, then the game would even out more, and people from different regions in the world, like Brazil, could gain more value by getting just a little bit of gold. Yeah. Yeah, we have all that coming in. This one had nothing. So, yeah. And we probably ran out of EI production, but yeah, it's whatever. What was it with the hero? We needed to, oh yeah, grind some health. Can we throw it in here without killing him? Yeah, I also had to gold up for workshop yesterday, so I could build catapults, so I could kill the residents that he built in the cap here. So I mean, I've been wasting gold on a lot of random shit. Annoys me too, guys. But hopefully we can chill it after this. Like I'll of course use gold to get 11s, 12s, whatnot. Oh, and still more coming in. Yeah. Oh yeah, and we were waiting for a hero. Eh. But that is super juicy. But what if I hit him on this one? Yeah, 60. Oh, no, wait. Apply losses. And then what do we have? 1500-ish. Then we have 4 losses. Hero would die a second time. How much did this require in health? 40. Yeah, so we lose more than 40. So we can't hit both. So I should probably just hit this twice with the hero. Should be able to do that. What should... Yeah, I can gold. We don't have any crop. Damn it. Well, I'll just boost again. And I should make horses. Hero was home. Yeah, whatever. We'll just send them over there. No. Yeah. So waiting for rest for a few minutes. All right, be right back. Hello again. Um, let's see. We did send resources around, mainly for this one, so we could complete it. Perfect. So now I actually have a little overkill of resources. It's important this one gets the most greenery it can get, and at the same time, I need some levels in the marketplace. Oh. Wait, what the? Did you? I didn't do anything, guys. I just started bouncing around. Yeah, let's just feed a little over there. And then we can go back to simming, but we mainly have big stuff to sim everywhere. But at least now we're broke, so that's nice. Um, And Heroes Home, right? Yeah. So we can go on that. I should probably just calculate, but he should be all right. Yeah, that's not a problem. But then it's cleaned pretty much. Oh, you're watching Grim. Enjoy, my man. Ah, that soul leveling episode. Oh, still so good. But yeah, okay. So we can slow sim here too. Can't do production right now. Or we could if we convert the cap, but that's not that important. I could also just run the hero mansion to 15 as a priority. Like right now we have so many supporters. How much does this give? We go from 99. I gave 5k. But hey, above 100k now. So I need granaries. But maybe I should make foundation here. It already had the stable, so I was tearing down the smithy. Ooh, maybe I should start simming on the palace, to be honest. So we can settle again and slow sim some stuff. 1 hour to the finish 11th and 1 hour to level 15th. Yeah, I guess you've already calculated it. Our production is 621k an hour. 15 Kirill says 11's 42. 620k divided by, what was it? 42. Yeah, we can make, yeah, all fields in 1 hour. You're right. And then Hero Mansion was Hero Mansion. Yeah, 300. It actually takes like half an hour. 20 minutes. No. Yeah, around half an hour to make Hero Mansion 15. But I mean, the return is not that great, and we don't have waterworks, unfortunately. But 11s would give a good boost. So yeah, I should probably do that next hour. I could also do Hero Mansion. No, not Hero Mansion. Large party with that. Nah, doesn't matter. A lot of these parties are resetting. That one. This one, that's 2, that's 1,000. So we get 1,000. Yeah, okay. And that's in an hour and 23 minutes. So it's probably good to keep simming this though. But the good thing is we can keep simming it and then auto completing 2 fields, no problem at the same time. But I mean, I think I'll just save up for the next 30 minutes and then I can do cap fields. So yeah, Nick just deciding everything. That's fine. 34 hero. Can I grind this? Oof. I can, but risky. I think those bears just started spawning, so yeah, I'll just claim all the task rewards. That'll give us a lot of stuff. Yeah, almost a full level. Boom. But then I can't reset him that much this evening. We don't have that much to sim. So palace, and then how long will it take? Main building 16. Palace to 10. Okay, so it'll take us 2 hours. So we'll actually have CP before then. So another reason to keep simming it. I'm not sure how the competition looks like, but I mean, people are chilling along, just enjoying themselves. Yeah, a lot of people are starting to have 3 Oasis for cap, stuff like that. So in principle, instead of having cap, we just have more completed supporters. And I mean, mine are all completed. This one won't have any Oasis. So this fits fine for now. And then we just need 2 or 3 for this one. But again, 11's 1 hour, 12's 1 hour, half an hour for Hero Mansion. And then maybe 13's 2, 3.5, 4. So yeah, around midnight we could have all to 13 and Hero Mansion 2, and then I can also keep simming the barrack and the workshop, and then when that kicks in, I can just say Miller, hey, just throw everything I have until you go to bed. Just throw that into the hammer. That's probably my go-to. So I think I'll just sim for now. I think that's gonna be my plan, and then we can still keep those EI going. It's not that expensive. We got stable 20 pretty much. Horse drinking drow 1%. Helmet on right now. X10 speed per hour. Okay, so actually it cost us 150k an hour. So a little bit past midnight, maybe an hour after midnight, half an hour. But again, our production will increase as we up the fields. So I'll also have to invest in a little bit of warehouse greenery additionally while we do fields. So, mm, hey, plus, I mean, no, it's not me against the server. I mean, our alley is big and mighty. It's just me and Miller. I'm just chilling on my own. So I don't want any commitment. I just want to build up a hammer now and then bash into people, and then that'll be it. I mean, maybe take an artifact if I still have a hammer. But otherwise, yeah, just rumble into jungle, just for entertainment purposes. And then I don't have to play end game. I don't have to do anything. Um, so that's all that's going on, man. Just chilling with you guys and trashing some units just for fun. So yeah, I don't know. Some plan in my head was to get a top attacker every week. But I mean, that's kind of problematic. It's not like an X3 where there's a long time frame in regards to progression of the server on a weekly updated basis. On an X10, there's only 3 weeks compared to 12 weeks on an X3. So I can't get that many medals. So I don't know. I'll just because before server gets a new medal, we'll already have artifact drop next week. They drop on what, day 7 or 10 or something. It's day 10, right? Oh, game wall schedule. X10 Arabic start date, and then the 6th. So that's 9 days in, maybe. on the 6th. That'll be not. Wait, what? Ah, it's plants, artifacts, 28th. Okay. Um, so yeah, that's like it started Wednesday. Yeah, day 10. So 10 days until Arties. But again, that'll be the next time it updates after Arties. So yeah, I don't know. We'll try and kill some stuff. Cost efficiently. So we'll see. Maybe I'll keep the cap on 13, maybe upgrade it a little bit, but otherwise take everything else and throw into greats pretty quickly. Just get a monster going. Maybe start pumping defense, legionnaires in all the towns. This will just also be a scout def town now instead of our capital. So we'll see. We'll just build random stuff and fight. um, yeah, let's just keep simming this for now. But yeah, now account is pretty mellow. Otherwise, I've tried to sim as much as I can actually. Um, it's very convenient with Roman just being able to keep fields running and then mix in the main buildings every now and then. You know, you do the switch time wise. So at least I've still simmed everything up to like level 6 and then completed from there. And then, yeah, getting the storage is needed. Mm, yeah. Should I? Nah. I should also stop simming now everywhere except from here and then just boost everything to cap. And Hero was home and I should kind of level him up, but then again, I'm not gonna trigger any rewards really. This one, I'll be done pretty quickly with the marketplace. So actually I should, yeah, let's just hit this one now. And then we'll find something else. Yeah, hopefully I can hit this one. We'll see after. Nope. Oh, I can already level him up pretty much with this task reward. Cool. I should send the horses out to hit something. Yeah, let's just hit that. And then, yeah, why not? Just need to reset in some hours. 25k. We're banking up a bit here already on the hero. Yeah, this one needs party reset too. Should probably fix that. I don't have to worry about that for a long time. And I should fix some queues here. Oh. But otherwise, good long social day for me, and then a little hangout session with you guys. Oh, should I drink coffee or no? No, I shouldn't. Bedtime soon. I wish. I don't do that. I just keep the account going. But at least it's very easy now. Like instead of having to sim 3 towns and all that stuff, it's like Miller is just everything into cap or everything into hammer or, and I don't really care about resetting the parties. I'm just very accustomed to a process at this point, I guess. And it's good to get some more towns, but I just kind of want to get that hammer pumping. That's the dream. Should I just queue Palace? Yeah, why not? Mm, I'll just even out the numbers here and transfer it here for an NPC at some point. I should. I can also push pretty soon. Should maybe, yeah, maybe start thinking about doing that conversion. And this is just hero hitting. Oh, baby hit. 73. And then I wanted to hit this one. I'll be around the same losses. Hmm. That might be nice to hit. At least it drains him completely. And Crocs is not necessarily something I want to run into with the horses. I mean, if I bring the horses, I think the losses, it could be worse. Could be worse. But still, I can hit it later with the hero and the horses again. Yeah. So perfect. Perfect. Being able to get all to 10. And this one got taken by that guy. You can also claim the other one. So I mean, I think my primary plan is to kill everybody. I thought about it before like picking the name. I was thinking about calling it 50 by 50. And then that whole plan was to destroy everything in 50 by 50. But I mean, I can try and make people my farms, but again, a lot of people has also moved away, and then they will be problematic, so to speak, to keep as a farm. Like he moved in towards center, which is a little weird. Oh my god, and these world guys, it's just a big ass meta. I remember I saw them yesterday from the Alliance overview, and it's just like 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or probably more stuff. I mean, they also wrote us to join their rally, and I'm like, nah, don't want to meta up. I'll be the weird guy they have to fight. Lamborghini. No, I don't do multi-streaming. I'm just focusing on Twitch. And then I move a few videos sometimes to the YouTube channel. And then I do have one more chat channel, so to speak, but that's just my Discord. Uh, so yeah, I got a, a Discord server just for the stream. So I post there regarding announcements and stuff. But so sometimes I'm reading that chat too. Um, but no, mainly it's just the Twitch one. And sometimes I just talk to myself. That's healthy, I hear. I thought about cross-platform streaming. It would also be easier in regards to uploading videos for the YouTube and stuff like that. But I mean, I I think this is fine. I haven't uploaded anything to YouTube from this round though, and I'm not sure I will. I was maybe gonna go through them and make some short videos or something instead. But yeah, right now it's just I'm happy just streaming a little bit. There's so many players who keep asking for how to play guides. I know you got plenty on YouTube. How about edit this current Twitch chill stream into a guide for Romans? Might be repetitive content for you, but for the viewers, it also helps. That's why shorts is good in regards to like yesterday, we did a counter. So I thought about making that into a short, this so you can get a lot of shorts explaining different features in the game and how you do fighting. That would be interesting. I can also take it, as you say, and cut it down. What I did on, I recommended the guide to another guy the other day, like a Roman, like a guy, like half an hour ago about. Let me just find you the video. But then I took like 24 hours of an X5 start, and then I cut it down to a 2-hour session with a lot of memes, things on top, and just to make the video more digestible and fun, which has also given the most views for any of my videos. It has like 20,000 and a lot of likes. So, but it takes a lot of time going through everything. Um, but that's a video in regards to, I just linked it to you in regards to, wait, did that, they gave an extra adventure. I'm still not used to the new interface. It's still wonky. But I mean, it's a lot of editing on top, so it's probably better for me to just do stream session and then just cut one or two highlights from it. But I mean, I know, and that's also why I did the stream, is like one thing is showing people how to sell. I mean, that's time efficient, but showing them how to play towards the end game and playing in game and stuff like that, it becomes just a little bit comprehensive and a little bit harder to explain, I think. And I haven't really come up with a good idea that's would make it digestible. Then the plan was to hit this one, right? Then we spend a lot of health. So he should be home in time for these horses to return as well. Yeah, just more market. And I think in 8 minutes we can do a boost, and then we can start making cap fields. And when the hero hits in 10 minutes as well, we can give him level up and get the remaining task rewards, and then we can dump everything into the capital. Um, Yeah, maybe take some help from an editor. Yeah, the best thing would be to have somebody just sit and cut everything as we go along. Um, but I don't have that. uh, Feel free to send me an application, um, and I will get back to anybody who wants to. But yeah, I mean, I kind of lost the energy towards it. I'm not sure. I'm not really planning on putting on more gold. I'm just kind of burning the gold links I have right now. So I kind of lost motivation towards that whole education thing regarding Travian, which is what you're requesting. I kind of put that on hold. So yeah, just just saying. It just takes a while. And again, it also, every time I cut off and I come back and I tell you guys, this is what I did when I was not playing or not streaming, it also, it hurts a little bit every time I turn off the stream and then I still progress the account. There's some weird issues to streaming Travian instead of any other like smaller game that takes 20 minutes to execute. Then I can stream for 2 hours and that'll still be enough. On Travian, it's like it's not enough. Uh, yeah, I should just leave the account alone, to be honest. Wait, what happened? Oh, they hit. Yeah, all right. So cool. But yeah, I'm just stretching my legs, guys. I got nothing better to do. Oh, I can do ASMR sounds with the. Can you guys guess what I'm eating? It's very Danish. Vegans won't like me. Can you guys guess what it is? But I went by a butcher shop and bought some Danish flæskesvær, which is pretty much just pork, the bag of the pork, which is like, yeah, very crispy. It's like the skin. It wasn't planned. It was just suddenly there, and I thought, why not? One more farm list and off to bed. That is a good plan. I still need to fix my farm list. I should probably do that when the horses are home. But I mean, I'm not really gonna force Miller to click it, so it would be pointless putting it together now. But at least I could clean it up, and I'll spend some time on that in just a second. At least we can talk a little bit about farm list handling. So good thing you reminded me. But again, I kind of wanted the horses home so I could click the raid list so I can just easily spot everything that's, but it's pretty much everything on the list, so except from the big farms. Uh, oh, maybe I couldn't add this guy to the farm list, so let's just scout and see if he has. I think his phalanx are on Dutch, but maybe he banged up some resources. Um, whatever, slows him some stuff. So plan was to boost this, and that doesn't matter much when we do it. Now we can do it here in 8 minutes, and we could send boost. Yeah. Click the list and then add, sure. Okay. He joined an EU30 server with a pre-made ally, which eventually went leaderless. Oh yeah, that's the best, right? I pull the plugs, the account and delete, no more wasting time or go to the server, it will give frustration. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's hard to enjoy a full server necessarily. It's about just enjoying your own simming and the fun that you make yourself. Because yeah, sometimes it can be a little pointless when leaders are just all over the place or not existent. But yeah, too bad. Um, Hero was home. No, horses were home in 5 minutes. This was done in 1 minute, which means our travel time is around 2 minutes there. So I kind of want to just boost from everywhere and do some quick NPCs. Then again, maybe I think I'll just abort construction. It's not really something I recommend ever doing, but our resource costs for it is not really that important right now. I think we lose a few thousand on these smaller levels. So, but then I can upgrade warehouses and granaries while I do the cap fields because yeah, we need more space to make things easier and more smooth to boost over. White water plan. Yeah, on there, and then capital, and then boom. Then we lost the fields there, but we can continue here. Oh yeah, and then I can just dump all of this in there. When does this land? Let's just wait for it. You get paid in resources for lost scouts to rebuild. What is wrong with that scouter? Between ops and the scouter refused to scout the enemy target because he feared his scouts will die. Yeah, well, some people you shouldn't counter scout. Um, it can be risky. It could cost him all his scouts, but I mean, it's not really his choice to make, so to speak. Uh, Costs are a part of scout life, but I mean, yeah, and if the losses are crazy, then just do an ally boost. I mean, it's. Oh, and then we can also do the task rewards. But I mean, if I were an alley scouter, I would love to lose my scouts so I get more crop production, so I can make more scouts. I mean, and then build more scout towns. I mean, people are silly. I also had a teammate once who was like, "I'm massing scouts." Okay, cool. I thought we can always use an alley scouter, and then he joined the alley, and then I think a week later or a few days later, I was like, "Hey, can you scout this?" And he was like, "No, I'm making scouts. I'm gonna throw all these scouts on the enemy VV in the end because that would be fun." So you're gonna scout a VV? No, 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 no. I'm gonna attack the VV. No, no, no. It's even worse. You know, idiots everywhere. Um, so yeah, I kicked him from the alley because he was fucking serious in the end. So I was like, yeah, well, this is pointless to have a guy like that in the alliance. But yeah, boom, boom. Yeah, that gives like 5.5k for completing two. And then I should boost. Um, I'll boost later from this one. Let's just keep simming it up. What's the pattern? Players have too much ego nowadays. I've been playing for many years and we really did learn and play and would help each other. Nowadays, every hammer account wants a PD and they use the hammer at their will. But then again, um, no, I agree. A lot of people also always write, an application and they say, I've been playing this game for 10 years. And it's like, yeah, but what have you been playing and how? Like, is it no gold? You can build a nice functioning hammer on no gold. I mean, uh, but at the same time, they want to convince you that they can chief anybody and they're so great. And then in the end, people talk shit and then you never even run an op. And so people like to talk a lot and not play a lot. I love doing both. But it can be hard finding out if people can actually play or not. And in most cases, they can't. And yeah, they're very persistent that they're definitely the best in the world. And that also makes you unable to tell them, okay, I need you to sign up for this op and then we'll run this hammer. And then they're like, no, I don't trust you that you can make the op and blah, 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 blah. So yeah, there's a lot of different issues leading to, yeah, people not participating or creating an outcome that you would like. And then, all the times I've spent an entire weekend also planning. I haven't happened a lot, but you can do all the plans in the world, but if people don't want to participate in executing them, you can suddenly waste a couple of days planning and organizing and stuff like that. And then in the end, it's like, yeah, well, okay, whatever, fuck this. And then there is not even any op. So, I mean, don't sweat it, man. There's a lot of ups and downs. And a lot of random people that you meet. This shouldn't overflow. No, but barely. And thanks for following. Hello, CM. Lower. So yeah, the best you can do is just play well. People will notice your account if you play well, and then they will invite you to your big alley, or you can also spawn in some weird quad and then find an alley in another quad if you're playing defense. I mean, that's easy for you to help with perm def and ooh, this is going fast. Let me just fix all of this. Can I? Yeah, I can get that to 20. Excellent. Excellent. Uh, barely. Mm, Cue horses. Send everything else. And even the pros in the game, you also have to fight them in regards to what you want them to use your hammer on, and then they also end up YOLOing it on a random building plan that doesn't fucking matter, even though it was the biggest hammer on the server. It's like it can be hard controlling people and convincing people to do something, or it's yeah. It's a hassle. So playing solo on my own, just fighting stuff, that is a-okay. At least these days, just to chill. Um, Instead of joining some random alley. And then you have to be like, if I joined World, it's like, yo, buddy, I want that Oasis. So, and then he'll be like, why do you want it? Because I want it, you know? So if I'm not in alley with him, it's easier to just take it, right? So don't have to discuss these things. Um, can we expect a pre-made and your team friends anytime soon? Would be fun to play. You streaming and the viewers in the same alley. Well, yeah, we've done a few. I think we managed to pull off like 2 or 3 alley servers where I tried to stream. But dude, it's my mind is getting fried when I have to play a lot and stream a lot and everything on top, and then people are being like, yeah, no, you can't use my scouts because and then I just fuck this, I'm out. What am I trying to say here? I'm saying that was the plan. I wanted to do that back in November. I've just been a little out of energy, and then Travian did their whole firing of all their employees, and I lost contact to TG, and it was around that time where I was like, we got 1,000 followers. I guess we're progressing somewhere, so maybe we should invest more into it. And I've also been saving my gold for an alley round with like the whole Discord. But I mean, so many things said no to doing it, and I haven't really found the energy for that. So, yeah, it's too much of a hassle. Well, it kind of is, but I mean, it also depends on the outcome in the end, right? But I think it'll maybe just for me would be more fun streaming something else, I guess. But it's really fun sometimes playing with the whole group. Um, but I mean, it also kind of ends up with being 50 people, 50% I know, and 50% I don't know. I don't know you, Yampo, Guinea. I don't think so. I can't remember any association with your Twitch tag to Alliance. I don't, or I do. Should I, or shouldn't I? I mean, so and that was the same when I forced everybody to play as a chicken and play from their spawns. It was like I find that super funny that I could dictate stuff and we can try and do it. But I mean, 50% of those accounts were really interesting and variations of it, and people were invested. And then there was the other 50% which was like they I didn't know them and they were not that active. Some of them actually helped stealing enemy building plans in the end game. So that suddenly turned out to being, 75% of the accounts being useful. But then the last 25%, Like one of them turned out to be like some random girl who was like more interested in getting attention than actually hanging out with people. So she was just insulting people, and it just turned weird. And I was like, no. then you're out. Then you're not playing. You're just harassing people. I mean, what the fuck are we doing here? And then there are some people that just disappears, and their account goes inactive, and that's fine. I can kick people and sort people out, and that's it. Um, but I mean, as you experience randoms, even with a pre-made, you end up with randoms, especially if I just invite everybody. That's what I've done so far, right? Just make an announcement and then guys sign up. We can maybe sort people into having different duels or whatever, but it's also a whole alliance management issue when it comes to me for playing for real. And me trusting somebody else to lead the alliance doesn't necessarily happen that often. Um, so it really, yeah, varies. Right now we can't reset the hero that much more. So wait, so some other assholes hit these. I'll try and hit this one. Let's go, guys. Go, 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 go. Yeah, let's fix the poor guys in the hospital, and then we can't even queue the normal ones. Okay. Um, but yeah, I kind of boosted everything, so I got nothing to do. I send the hero and clean and raid, and recall. We're gonna fix those farm lists, right? So I just want to trigger the whole raid list. Hey Beta, that's kind of what he was asking. I don't have any current plans about making an alley because also there's no really upcoming servers. I think if I wanted to play, it would just be an international X10, preferably 6 races, but 5 is also okay. But this one is gonna be a region server. And then there's an international X5 though. But I mean, we're also getting closer and closer to summer, which can also be a good thing. But I mean, this would be a 2-month server, right? Because it's X5, so it'll end in the middle of June. That's not really that optimal for people either. I don't know. I mean, it's just it's not necessary that there are so many servers popping up that would be fun to play, and you never really know who joins servers regarding enemies. So if the server will be that interesting in the long run, it's undefined, so to speak. So let's see that. You can see my lists are completely destroyed. Um, there. It would be easier with just moving the active ones. Um, and and delete, and then I should probably just recall everything. I could let it run, but I mean, I just wanted to send all the horses. It's gonna be a big oasis to clean. Where was it? This one. Boom. And we have Yeah, a little on the hero. I should Q. I feel so stupid every time. Like, yeah, let's Q3. Yes. Well, surely help. And yeah, let's do lists and yeah, let's just send all of this. There we go. That should be fine. And we can still keep simming market. And oh, I totally forgot about the palace thing. But it's that time I want to sim more baby granaries. I want to build stable to 10 and market to 20 so we can get the trade office in the cap. Otherwise, I'm just going to fill it with granaries and warehouses that we need. Something like, I don't know, 4 warehouses or something. How much do I need for 16s? That's 3 warehouses. 17s are 5. Hmm. 1, 2, 5, and then we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 granaries. That's 640, and then we can still have 5 warehouses. I guess that is okay. But that's also why I built that NPC town straight away. So yeah, okay, let's prep for 17s. I don't expect to get to that, but it's fine. Have I ever used the village grouping features? That's actually a good question. It's newly built, and I don't like using it. I must say I did vote for it, that they build it, because it's kind of useful. Um, and I have tried to get to use it, but it's a little off. It's a little annoying. I don't know. For some reason, I just kind of want this to be on all of them, maybe, so I can fix them individually. I don't know, what am I trying to say? It's that you create that group and then you add it to the group, and then it kind of bounces in. It's very good on region servers, I would say. That's where I would personally use it, where you can say, okay, I'm on these quad area on the map. Like, can I type it? Yeah. Okay, so a sitter would know that everything, okay, it's over in minus minus, and then the other one would be in another bracket of something, and then you move that in there. But you can see how they jump in and become misaligned. I don't know, it's a little weird. I think now it's just I have so few towns, I don't really need to organize them further anyways. I guess you can also move towns into these brackets for what you're simming with, but then I still use just indicators. So I don't know, it's just yeah, it just felt weird. So I've never gotten so comfortable using them. But if I had way more towns, I would probably organize it a little bit better. I still like the lettering. So I would just move all spawn related stuff into this called spawn, and then one for cap or satellites here and there, or group it like that if I so desire. Um, but I think what I wanted was just like this, and then I could just change the coloring of them individually here, and then it's so all of them are red. Like if this could just be a red color, I would be happy. So I know these are all the red ones, and then everything would be aligned instead of having them in these groups. It also behaves weirdly when you delete them and they dump down and stuff. I don't know. I just right now I don't have any use for them, and I'm also a little confused about how I've organized this to begin with. I mean, maybe I'll rename this one to B01, and this one can be B00 or A00, and this is A01, and then all the dev towns below it and something. But this is suddenly an NPC town, so now I have different ones. But I don't want to build groups for them, so I have these where it goes in and things are misaligned and stuff like that. That makes it even more annoying to look at. I would say this works great, but maybe if I could just change the coloring of these, or somehow when you hover over it, it also displays a note. Yeah, now now I'm trying to point on my screen, but when you hover it, it says A00 minus 34. Maybe they could add some function so I could add additional information to that town, or so I just maybe, yeah, just have an edit button there so I could change the color of this, maybe to indicate. So instead of I'm doing this, I don't know. There's many ways to roam, I guess, but I've never gotten really comfortable with working with them, so that's why I'm not really using it right now. And yeah, but I like that they actually tried to implement something regarding it. I know they got a lot of feedback in different directions, maybe. No, no, I think it was just people wanted to be able to group, and that was what was sent forth, I guess. And people wanted a note field down here. So when you're in like city overview and shuffling here, you had a notepad here. So you could write to your tools like, working on warehouse, or, working on something that just displayed here below what was building. I mean, it's not that useful if you're uh, in phone mode. And you would have to scroll down to see it, but at least it's easier on a PC. Yeah. Hey Nick, working on it, but I'm talking too much instead of playing. But I was waiting for Palace to get done, I think, or I just spaced out and was talking way too much. I think that's more the case. Boom, boom. And then I guess I should boost again. Why are you not watching Grimm? Or did you already see an episode of Grimm, Nick? Or are you cheating on the girlfriend with me? I think it's the last one. Wait, no, no, no. Now I'm boosting the wrong town. What the fuck? God damn it. Uh, you guys made me talk too much about my village control, and now I lost control. You gotta rename. Why? And yes, Lamborghini. That also annoyed me. That the groups that you create are not. Oh, maybe they are. Are they collapsible? Maybe they are. Yeah, they are collapsible. But in all cases, why would you collapse them per se? Because you want to see if you got incoming. So I mean, it's like a weird feature. So I'm not. Yeah, I think I would only use them to indicate spawn and then the rest. But then again, spawn is also just one town sometimes. Sometimes you build additional supporters for it or chief stuff, but I mean, I would prefer having things not misalign and then just have a different coloring on this entire board here. I would prefer that. So, anyways, let's get those fields done. But yeah, we just went from 100K an hour to 140K. So pretty sweet. And then I should just sim and waste some gold on that. Oh, you're watching solo leveling again? So now you've seen it 3 times today. Dude, it's way too fast. But yeah, I'll watch it again later, dude. That was epic. Yeah, I changed cap. Oh yeah, you wrote me. Did Miller change cap? No, it's a satellite he built, right? Yeah. So yeah, Miller's doing his own thing, right? I'm just doing my stuff. I was like, Miller, do you want to chief this cap? Like, and he was like, nah, fuck that. And then during the night, he launched his settlers to a random satellite. I think he just wants to. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best satellite, but in the long run, he can just spam clubs and just hit all those oases and up here, and he can easily feed everything because it's a 15C. So I think he has some dreams. Where are he going now? He's going back home. So he's just gonna build a new supporter next to it, I guess. Um, but otherwise, but he's actually using groups. Um, but makes sense when you start mixing in suddenly a random satellite, right? Then it makes sense. Um, but what did he have? How was his cap fields? Yeah, he's going to 12. Nice. So I got a little bit behind working on my cap fields. So it had a bigger drain, yeah, on my gold. Uh, to be honest. No, I can do queue another marketplace level. Yeah, good killing. Then I can do that. Then I can't make any more. Mm, yeah, I'm not sure if Miller. I think Miller is still working, dude. He's um, he's busy, and it's not really evening for him yet. Well, it's starting to get there. But yeah, hopefully he's watching Soul Leveling. I'm fairly sure, yeah. He's just he wrote me in private like 15 minutes ago. I forgot to reply to him. I got busy boosting 11s, you know. And I can do that, and then we just transfer everything else. And then we can keep simming the palace until we can boost again for 11s and no, Hero Mansion, right? That was the plan. It takes only half an hour to build it. So yeah, and then poof, it just changed. So but I don't think I can settle from anywhere else. I use this settlement slot. This one too, yes. And this one I have used too, but I removed the palace. And I took this one down too, so yeah. This is the only way to keep moving forward. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, but Miller is so invested in in solo leveling that he can't have my stream running at the side with me yapping. It's it's not the best. Can I, like, if I dump all of this? Yeah, mega level 10 or 11, and then I should probably start working on the hero mansion. Can I do a level 12 though? Yeah, I can do that. Let's just do that. Sneaking it in. Nothing wrong with that. So as you can see, guys, it's a simple life. And then I just send out the horses once in a while. Maybe I'll start sending them solo without the hero so I can grind some adventures. That would probably be nice. Mm. Can I grind like stuff like that? Yeah, then we'll do 16, 10, 40 plus. Yeah, around 50k we gain. So it's still profit, but I don't know. Hey, Usha. I could maybe also split them. No, I'll just send them all together on these ones. They're getting big and juicy. A lot of these world. I think I'll have to fight world players mainly. Is this guy still? Yeah, he's still simming, doing good. I would love to convince him to play defense for us. Oh, wait. Is world? Is that? No, it's. Yeah, that is pilot, right? Still. Oh my god. They have just confetted this guy is also enemy close to us. I guess we just have to fight that entire alley. Ugh. Like a big ass meta in our quad. That's what we are up against now. All right, we got enemies, guys. We have people to hit. Um, oh, you started the chicken build in X3? Okay. You have 150% spawn. I just still to it, right? Wait, and should I just do Alta 10 before Village 2? Nah, not necessarily. I mean, I think even on this one, I just did Alta 7, and then I started settling. Because it's good to get more towns to sit and slow sim. But again, yeah, X3 is definitely a different speed. So, I mean, it varies a lot from X10. Also, rating is more useful on X3, but again, time consumption. But yeah, just stick to simming. I mean, but again, there's also a difference because, I mean, on an X10, you can build your production up in 3 days. Like we're here on day 4, and I have 6 towns. And there was only been like, I didn't extend BP, but in principle, I would only have been out of BP for like a day now here on X10, maybe 2. While on an X3, you're outside of beginner's protection for a way longer amount of time. You can extend it and get 6 days, and then you have 3, 4, 5 days out in the open. Um, I don't know. Just saying, there's more possibility of people annoying you with troops and stuff. Um, but yeah, you can do it on X3 and have some fun. So enjoy. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. Um, but oh, I forgot to actually wait for your units to return earlier. Oops. Yeah, you're not gonna get 5 villages before BP ends. I mean, in principle, on X3, I think you can still settle a town a day. So in 6 days, you could have 6 towns, or at least 4 or 5. Um, but again, that requires gold. I'm not sure how much gold you use, but you can have three towns and then have invested in your spawn capital production, getting your fields to, yeah, 13. So I mean, there's many ways to roam. Just reinvest in your production at least. I mean, now you're playing Roman, Teuton, or Gaul. But okay, yeah. 3 villages. I mean, as long as you can finish your production on those 3 villages, so you get okay, cool, Teuton. So I mean, you can still do a little raiding, but yeah, people will also try and fuck with you because you're Teuton. Like nobody touched me, but Miller has been attacked by multiple people. Like I got attacked by one guy. He was raiding this when it was like 10 pup because he thought it was a baby town, but otherwise people are just ignoring me. Even though Miller has been the same size as my account the entire time, they have just tried to fuck with him because he is a Teuton. It's easy just throwing some horses at him or all clubs or whatever. uh, hey, Sedya, I'm looking to see your troops and can attack you. Okay, well you can always attack. This is what I got. Nothing. I'm just doing production. But I will counter you. That is what I'm doing for the most part. Where is the counter? No. Yeah, that was yesterday. Feels like so long ago, but it's been quiet ever since. Um, but yeah, you had those 3 towns maybe, and a Teuton. But I mean, on an X3 with Teuton cap, 6. I don't know what kind of Oasis distribution you'll have. But I mean, that's X3 speed. That's 80k an hour. Plus supporters, they give around, what, 25k? That's 50k, that's 130k in income. Mhm. And running a full hammer on standard production requires 100k an hour. So in principle, you could sustain that, but that's sustaining it, and then you only have 3 or 30k extra to extend your production. Um, so it's not that high production, so you could use the supporter more. I think normal chicken build is 5 times towns because if you have 2 more towns, you'll have what 170k in production or something, 180k. That means 100 for hammer and then 80k for either extending the queues or simming more. Um, just to give you some kind of perspective. chicken build is just where you play from your spawn. Just use the respawn feature and just hit some place where you have 150%. Like just 3 oases with 50. Doesn't matter if it's crop or if it's with res or whatever, and then just play from your spawn and use that as a capital and build a capital hammer, and then you can still build a pretty early game big hammer, fool around with that, and then when you got enough production, like 100k to run it, and then you have 80k on the other side, like the same amount, you can either sim more or you can run the hospital while you kill off your hammer, and it's just what requires to sustain it, and then just play for the early game and have fun. And yeah, I think I have some. Thank you for linking the video just to. Yeah, exactly. It's a hidden video, but it's made for X10 and it starts here and then it kind of elaborates a little bit on what I kind of want people to have. And you can see here at day 5, it's just it's a build that doesn't revolves around raiding, so it's just simming, um, and it's just kind of a thing you can say, okay, on day 1 I need to have completed my cap in 24 hours, or at least get all fields to 10 and then settle a second town. Uh, you can do this within the first day at least, uh, both things. And then day 2, you finish fields to 12, and then another village that you sim up and complete, and then a third that needs to get settled. And then 13s and another village completed with production, and then more simming, and then day 4 you start working on barrack, smithy, uh, barrack, stable, workshop, and then on day 5, you can start working on fixing all the smithies and making tournament squares so you can launch your hammer, you know, cross quad or whatever. So imagine, 60 accounts of these being done by day 5 on an X10. That's kind of equal to day 15 on an X3 server. So then you can just run hammer trains, or you can just, what we did was just, we had like 20 of them and we had them spawn all over the quad we were playing in. So everybody is settling everywhere. You have a full alliance just settling all the croppers, and then everywhere in the alliance you just have chickens, which means if there's somebody contesting a cropper somewhere, or there's a guy harassing some members and people can't sim properly in boonies because somebody else forwarded it, or we have a problem with some satellites somewhere, it's like, so we just have some chickens that just start, bombing the neighborhood, disrupting some alliances, and just start fucking with them there. That might call over some defense, and then you have the other guys that can, fix an area that maybe got forwarded, and you can time some hammers there, or you can just take all 20 hammers or 60 hammers and just hammer train something. I think that was the first thing we did last time, as like, now we start, and then after that ops, then people just got bloody, they got blood on their talons and beaks, and then they just started killing everybody close by. And again, even if you lose half your hammer or 1/3 of it, you have enough to sustain your hospital queue. So it's just, it's a team within the team of just having people that just want to fight and kill people. It was fun. I just built it myself. I just had a hammer, and then all the other towns did spears, and then I just settled around my spawn fully. So a cap hammer on Dutch, which also saved some of the chickens because nobody can kill it unless they remove the town. So, and then you just keep building it. You can use it for end game as a hammer. Also, we used it to clear some BPs from enemies. So a lot of people were just timing in. And then somebody was very aggressive early game, and some people mid game and stuff like that. So it really depends. But it's just a versatile, cheap build. Like, I told people it would cost them like 1,600 golds, and yeah, I've spent 1,000, 1,200 so far. But this is more. I'm building more eco. This one we're on day what, 4, 3. So I've just used gold to increase. Well, we're on day 4 actually. So right now we're actually on day 4. So right, I'm completing fourth town. I do have 6. So you can't really compare it. Except if I had fewer towns, I would have higher cap fields, to some extent, right? Um, but it is day 4, which means I need to finish my cap to 13. I'm getting 12 hero mansion, 13s, maybe another hero mansion, and then I can start building these to 20, and then which I actually already have. So again, right now it's a bit of a mix of everything. I'm just winging things, but comparatively, then you would start full hammer production, and then like what can I build a day? And I have it's because it's on Tuden, Roman, horse drinking. Like with Tuden, it's way easier getting a lot of firepower, but still. Boom, and then X10. Yeah, 350, and then a day. Your hammer grows with this. As a tune, it's a bit more sexy. I mean, you get 8k clubs a day. So just building it for 2 days, you suddenly have a 6k club hammer. So a lot of those just YOLOing along is pretty heavy. In 2 days, we'll have this. So we'll still have a decent amount to fight with. No, like this. And I'll probably start some grades too, um, because I have that much more towns now. Um, but again, I could have done this a lot more cheaply if I was just focusing on my spawn production and getting those fields up and just slow simming the other towns for the most part. I think I could have spent, instead of 1,000 gold, I could have spent 500. Um, and then I would still have 1,000 gold left for the end of the server, just to complete bigger things in the long run. So I mean, it's fairly cheap build, and then a lot of fun options to it. Well, I am not really sustaining my stable right now, Nick, because I'm boosting cap fields, so it doesn't really matter if this is one or not. I am mainly just placed it so I wouldn't forget about it. And then I need barrack, great stable, and I'll remove this and build a TS. I don't have that either right now, right? So, um, oh yeah, sorry, Cydia, we don't play X1 speeds. I mean, it's too slow. I was supposed to. Let's just hit this one. It's a big juicy hit. Yeah, I should probably sim these granaries. No, I should. I'm gonna build 2, 3. And then I need a stable, trade office, and then I can granary and I can take all these things down. Maybe I should push this to 20, but there's nothing really to chief. No, I can't, because this was easy to chief. I can't do anything else easily. So yeah, whatever. I should probably just take the residents down. Dude, the problem with all the animes is that their names for the shows are so fucking bad. and so long and frustratingly hard to remember. Like I left my A rank party to help my former students reach the dungeon depths. Who calls the show that? I mean, but yeah, I'll remember it. Thank you. When you left earlier, I was also thinking about jumping off and watch some nice shows. There's some sweet episodes out there now. And I still have the other one. I'm a little bit into season 2 of it. It's a good. It's funny. It's entertaining. Let's see. Yeah, let's just send him there on that hard one while we're at high life. I should probably boost. Mm, 70. Yeah, it doesn't cause overflow. And then the palace is done. I should. No, point is to build hero mansion, right? But I could use some more granary space. Nah, I haven't had time to view it, Nick. But I would love to. I'll do that for the rest of the evening. Wait, I need to claim this one, right? So I also need the hero there. And I just sent him far away. We're not done with it for the next 20 minutes anyways. So then we can do this to 3, so we can do stable. And we got stuff coming in 2 minutes. We can grab that, no problem. But yeah, check out that video. It's just me yapping, but it goes over some things. Oh yeah, and what you need to do at certain points on day one, and it became a little elaborate. You can do it more or less like this, but if you just follow the general development, you should be fine. It also shows some production overviews. It costs around 2 million to complete it, so it's a few hours. Like our production is 450, right? So it takes like 3 hours to prep everything, and then it just showcases what you can build in those days. And the beauty is about like this is Tuden, but it with brewery on day 15. Like people who are boosting production early game, getting cap feels straight away and all that, they don't start building defense until day like 15, 12 if they're really good. But when you start launching these bad boys, people don't really have defense. And if they do, it's like if people know what they're doing, they can still have, 10, 20k phalanx and whatnot. And then they can make combined walls and stuff. But if you have 20 of these running, it'll hurt. So, I mean, that's all what it's about. And then, remember brewery. Try and get that to 10 when you land with your hammer, and it'll just grind everything. So, yeah. Oh, I was like, who is talking? But it was my video. Oh, and we're almost overflowing. And yeah, I think I'll just get this to 20 because we can. And then while we wait for resources, we can slow sim this. Yeah, and we can just invest this because then we can just instant queue it. And then hero will be home when that gets done, and hopefully we can boost again and complete it. Yeah, just make some more. storage, and yeah, we're back to chilling, guys. I hope you're enjoying your weekends. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, just give me a few minutes. I'll be back. All right, back again. Then we can put down the stable. So these are just going to be pure storage, granary, and trade offices, and then they can run some party and otherwise just boost everything here. And we'll have to do the upgrades to do that tomorrow. But this is like chicken builds, kinda. I'm just playing from my spawn, and then we have the cap there, and then instead of having it as a capital where it's on dodge and all that, I can just run grades, so I can just push everything into massing out a hammer. So if I can get Great Barrack and Great Stable to 20, and I'll max out the Drinking Trough, and if I can have that done in 2 days, then we're on day 4, 5, 6, and then 4 days until artifacts. That's a pretty mean ass hammer. Plus, this is in 2 days, right? But so I'll also for 2 days be running pretty much like this for 2 days. Um, Hang on. Yeah, that's 6K of each plus this. So you'll have around a 32K imp hammer and 32K EI plus all that siege. So it'll be a mean ass motherfucker. So, but I don't expect on having 30K at day 10. I'll probably have half left if we're just gonna kill everybody close by. So, but it'll cost a lot to run. An hour, it'll cost 1.2 million. Plus hospital queues, I guess that's around 1.5 million an hour. And right now our production is 649K. So if I get our production to we have a 15 cropper, we can get it to 100%. If I get 16s, that's around 200K. Um, Wait, there's something wrong. It's X3. So 700k. I'll give us 600k more. So it's actually not even enough to run this hammer. We would have 1 point, so I would need a couple of more supporters to be able to sustain grades. So I might not even run that much grade, because I think I'll build some defense too. So, but again, I might also, I forgot to raid, right? At least I cleaned up the raid list now, so maybe I should sit and add some farms for tomorrow, just to chill with that. We don't, horses landed, yeah. Got it on, nice kill there. I didn't buy any gold. I just added, it was a gold link. I think I had 2,800 gold on it. So this is just what's left. So hopefully I'll just play with this until the end. So I'm slowing down my gold consumption when the cap is done. Um, and then everything will just go into units. So it was just to give you guys an idea of requirements and stuff like that. Um, yeah, maybe I should build. I haven't built any scouts since I got out of BP. Really, I haven't really scouted anybody and wasted resources on that. Oh, we can. Yeah, so that's the foundation of it. And I can start taking down the smithies and stuff. This one I can remove smithy too. We got that stable running. I could, in principle, place a greenery there. And yeah, just keeps Losum and stuff. That's just so I don't forget which one is the cap anytime soon. It's a little bigger. So let's just boost over. This is the best way to play. Keep everything at 0. That is how you get the quickest return, right? You had built village 5 as a scout village. Well, it kind of depends on when you need it. And it's also always good just to have a few, no matter what you are. All for dev or whatever. I just want to know if people look at me. I don't mind if people scout me. I just want to know that they do it. Should probably sim more greenery. So yeah, very slow and meticulous right now. So not really that much going on. I can just do adventures and whatnot. And the horses are home again. 10 minutes. 2 scouts is not enough, mate. You can just do simulations. Right. So this is, yeah. 2 scouts are not enough. I'll have a problem with if there's 10,000 coming, then I don't see him. I think maybe this rating comparison doesn't work correctly. So maybe I would say I expected 32 to be able to be spotted by 2 scouts. So I'm not sure if it calculates entirely correctly, but um, yeah, 55, I kill one. What if they send 500? Yeah, then I don't see shit. So I'll probably up this to like 20 tomorrow or something. 20 is kind of a sweet spot in regards to always being able to view if somebody comes, unless they have a buttload. No, even though, but then there might be eyes on top of it. Uh, and then you're fucked, or just upgrades. Yeah. So you often see people. I would do 50. No, that's even not enough to spot 10,000 scouts. So again, it kind of depends because if people are scouting me without RDs, and then they would probably send 1,000 on each of the supporters, and then I'll spot it. And then my hammer towns always contain between 1,000 scouts, and during ops, I would probably have 20,000 scouts there or more to block intercepting offensive scouts on my town. Um, but that's to block it. If I just want to see people scout me, then I have like 1,000 in my hammers or capital or wherever. Yeah, exactly. It's not about necessarily killing the scouts. Just want to spot it because then I know and that's the problem. I don't like scouting my targets because there's so much you can do on the map. You can be like, okay, let's take this neighbor. I know he hasn't been micro raiding the area, so I don't necessarily think he's running a hammer here. Um, I think he's running a hammer here because it is name 3. You settle your cap, you settle a hammer town, and then you start building that hammer. That's classically what you kind of see people play with, or they make it in the cap, but I don't think he's making cap hammer per se. But I don't fucking know. Anyways, I know that this is a hammer. So if I want to run ops on this guy, well, then I include this hammer town. I pretty much know and stalk people. So this is not running greats at all right now, right? He's not even running full standard production at all. He might not even be building units yet in it as a hammer, but he could. But then you can always anticipate how big a hammer is, and I don't need to scout it to know that it's there. I know it's there. Me scouting it doesn't change any of the outcome. Um, I might not be entirely sure how big it is, but no reason to scout it at all, except from telling him, hey, 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 you know that we know that you have a hammer there, so you might defend it if we send an alley up on you. But if we have never scouted you and we just randomly added you to a launch list, you're not entirely sure that we're coming for you. So you don't want to give things away. Scouting right now at 22 at night, and then checking. Okay, he doesn't have any perm death there. Okay, then tonight in 3 hours we'll send the hammers and kill it. Yeah, well, you just scouted him now, so he knows you're coming. It's real. You gave him 3 or 4 hours in advance to collect defense. Well, that was a stupid thing. So yeah, scouts can just be kind of useless to some extent, but sometimes they can also be the best thing ever. That was me going off book, but don't have much to do. Can do that again. wish I could just queue this 27, 28. I think if I just dump all of this in there, we can, yeah, queue that, and then we can NPC into using 20k for number 15, and Hero is on his way home in 6 minutes. So yeah, that fits perfectly. Then we can just autocomplete 15 and claim this oasis down here. We can even pre-clean it with the horses. They're home in a few minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I should have something to do with the Empyreans, but how much does that cost? Yeah, I guess. Because at least then they're not bored. When was it Mana Lords? I don't know, man. Sometime. Not today. But maybe when I stop simming that hard and just running hammer and we're launching the hammer, then every time we launch the hammer we can play a game of Mana Lord. That seems appropriate, right? So I'm just saying, could be an option. Oh my god. You see? It's too late. So hero home. And we could launch this. Then we have cleaned the oasis so it's ready for taken. Otherwise we might have to run it on it 2 times with the hero. So let's just grind it out. Yeah, mate. Nah, really, actually, I want to buy what was it called? Deliverance. I really want to play like a knight, just run around and kill some stuff. Hey, Joachim, you have missed nothing. I mean, we have a new cap now. You kind of missed that, but I realized this guy was AFK next to us, so I settled next to him and chiefed him, and now we actually have a 15 cropper. So boosting that up right now and claiming oasis and stuff like that. So what have we missed on your part? And I'm missing village 7. Yeah, but that's because I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. I want to build cap fields and hero mansion, and at the same time I want to get this palace to level 10 so I can actually build those settlers. So I'm stuck. That was because I decided to chief and all that stuff. So I'm kind of, yeah, stuck just getting production up, but I don't mind. It's it's the best way to roll right now. But what about you, man? Like, how big is Lova these days? I mean, you said she was gonna be a summer child, June. Oh, she's got to be huge by now. At least twice her size. Yeah, yeah. I'm also not really sustaining it that well. I'm just focusing on production. But you're right. Now we actually have Hero Mansion 15. So let's just send a lot of resources to the spawn and then do some decent EIQ. You're right. That's how we're gonna do it. Yeah, we'll have enough when Hero's actually home. He's home in 2 minutes. Then we can transfer. I'll take a few minutes too, and then down there. She's not that round yet? Okay. Yeah, it actually takes. I was thinking, but I mean, we are in March now, so. But yeah, last 3 months, I guess that's where the baby boom really starts to kick in. But again, yeah, Joachim is actually a little guy, so maybe the babies in Joachim's family get born like very petite. And I'm obviously lying. Uh, yeah. Is she a foodie or not? We don't have to go over Lova's medical history regarding her birth. But I hope she's doing fine. But I hope she's eating all right. Oh, maybe we can't even do EI. We need to do a large celebration. Damn. Yeah, that sucks. And we don't even get enough coming in. Awkward. Well, there goes a hero. There we go. 4 minutes. No, I would say cravings are better than, like, you can also, you know, morning sickness, all these things, it's not just the morning. I mean, you can have a hard time eating as well. So better to have cravings and just eat all the time than, not being able to eat. So maybe she's tired because she's not eating enough. So, start cooking her some Kobe steaks and lobster, man. Uh, yeah, 7 in pop, if that's the rank you're regarding. 15 in production, 24 overall. Like, people are rating more consistently than. Oh, I'm not even rating pretty much right now. So, yeah, makes sense. I'm down here. Hammer I also haven't really grown, but if I really start pushing Hammer, we'll grow pretty well on this list. Um, so it'll be interesting to see where we're at tomorrow. But other people are also starting to start their hammers, I think. Hey, cleaning. And then I could, uh, yeah. Thing is, I kind of want to finish the hero mansion and then still have leftover resources to queue the palace, but I don't really think that's possible. Again, we kind of just drained everything. What about this one? Yeah, we just slow simming here anyways, so maybe boost everything over. And here we were just collecting for horses, but I think we're prioritizing 20 minutes to get that great celebration. And then now this is clean, and hero is almost there. Thanks, Sitya. I also think we're doing all right compared to I'm just playing this solo, and then Miller, he just sits me like for like 3 hours at night, and we're doing this, and then yeah, these guys have 3 people in the account. They don't display. They don't display. They don't display. Yeah, five people on account. So I mean, solo account, I'm doing just fine. Oh, you ate moose. Was that one of her cravings? But yeah, moose is good, man. It was very nice. You guys feeding me in that little cabin in the woods. It was a cozy little place. It just needs better internet. It's so weird, like being in the middle of fucking nowhere and then having great internet 100 meters away, but in the house itself and the surrounding area, there's no internet. But yeah, that's so weird. It's yeah, I don't get it. I didn't understand why it was so bad. But you don't need it. It was very nice just being off the grid. It gives some chillness, peace of mind. Should we Q2? Yeah. Oh, it's the mountains. Well, I would say, well, then it's time to get Starlink, but these days I probably wouldn't recommend. But I guess yeah, you have a mast or something, and then it's the entire mountain blocking it. But it's just yeah, okay, you have the mast there and the mountain here, and then it blocks here. But again, if you go out here, you know, down the road, then the signal is perfect, you know. Uh, yeah, well, Joachim, the plan is in case of that shit, me and Joachim, me and Nick, we're gonna hide in your cabin in the woods when the war goes down. Oh shit! I need to. At least we have running water and moose. That is how we will survive. And then we can also take a shower once in a while. Oh, I miss saunas, man. I want a sauna trip. I need it. Maybe I should just boost. Can fix that party. Yeah, right. I don't think you know this, Joachim, but me and Nick, I was like, I've been really happy about that sauna experience at your place. It was very nice. So I kind of want to, I always look for options in regards to a sauna trip of some kind, but it's hard finding good things. But and I don't have that economy for. Anyways, we found one when we're in the US. I was like, I wanted me and Nick to just have a spa day and get massage and sauna and all that stuff, but we couldn't really find any good places, and or it was super expensive, and anyways, but we found um like a small motel kind of thing, and it had a sauna. And they were like, "Yeah, we got sauna. It's great." And it was just pretty much a toaster. Like it was, It was so weird. It was not the best experience, but and it was cold when we started, so it was like, and it was in like just before they closed, so we just jumped in, cranked it up, and then we were just sitting there for an hour until it was really maybe 20 minutes until it was hot. And then, anyways, it was not the best sauna experience compared to a fucking wooden fire in the middle of a hut, in the middle of the mountains. There sure is some difference to it. Uh, but we're claiming Oasis and horses home. Yeah, grind something close. Let's grind that one. And we could do the party. And then we can just wait for Palace 10 and completing some 12s. 160k now. I wonder how much will pop up. What do you guys think? 170? It's only a 25% boost. Oh, wow. It actually gave us 18k extra resources. So, pretty juicy. But again, we also have 11s. So then I'll just have to. I could just claim this. It belongs to AO1. AO1 still have Hero Mansion. Yeah. So I could take it from that one. Because nobody really contests. Well, they do, but longer travel time, I guess. But then this one loses it, and then I could just kind of steal. I should stalk this guy. Aw, he's Ukrainian. And thank you guys. I updated my PC, so now I can actually take screenshots in a decent time. But I'll stalk him because maybe I need to steal that Oasis from him. Otherwise, I'll just grab this one from this guy. So I should also stalk him. Maybe just to see what goes on later or tomorrow. And this guy's, he's just soloing it, doing his own thing, but very active, it seems. Stone Hill guy. Maybe just stalk him to see if I can raid him. Okay, so he's there and settled there, so I also need to kill him. So maybe it would be a good time to start killing him, just to clean him. Depending what he's building of defense. I don't know. Not really anybody interesting around. Yeah, it's whatever. Oh, I don't have that guy on my farm list. Yeah, it's test listed. And then but yeah, I keep saying I'm gonna do farm list, but I'm never really getting around to it. But again, I keep sending all my horses out to clean Oasis. But hero should go back to hammer to do adventures in case we get any units. But this is supposed to be without, so yeah, perfect. Greenery. Yeah, just more greenery. Yeah, it was crazy prices over there. And I was checking reviews. Like we just wanted to find like a spa location, you know. It doesn't have to be whatever, but either it was like complete shit and reviews were pretty bad all over, to be honest. So because we couldn't get a recommendation anywhere, it was like, let's save that money. Let's just go for a walk instead and take a longer shower together at home. Romantic day, you know. No. Um, Maybe I should go back to spamming farm list, or maybe I should just keep hitting these things together with hero and the horses. I don't know. The swimming pool. Ah, yeah, the swimming pool, and then there was like we actually found a hot tub at another resort thing, in Yosemite or outside of Yosemite National Park. It was okay considering what it was, but I was. It would have been nice if there was a sauna there, and then you could go and swim after or whatever. Oh, it was so weird. Oh my God, they had a swimming pool and a little hot tub thing, but they didn't have a shower area. They actually had a niche, but there was no shower area, so it was just walk outside from your apartment and then jump into the water and then walk back again to take a shower at home. I was like, it was like, is this sanitary? I mean, I couldn't even wash my feet, you know. I was like, it was a weird place, but otherwise it was great. Food there and stuff was really nice. Yeah, yeah. So not having that shower area was kind of weird. Why are we talking about shower areas right now, guys? It's it's trivia time. What should we do? So getting to 12s, 13s, then we can do Hero Mansion. But yeah, I think I'll start saving up resources here also to prep the unit production. So it's a simple life. No, no, I got hospital. I actually presented it earlier when I was talking about my town. And by recommendation by Joachim, we have now a hospital level 1. So I built it yesterday, put the HDT down, and then all we're missing is grates and a tournament square. So also I would need to build the tournament square now in case we want to start actual raiding because the distance is quite far since we lost all these micro farms. Oh, well, I can just hit ghost the enemies. Jesus, we're gonna die, Miller. We're so gonna die. Too many people around from world. Well, hello there. What's this? Test rating. Okay. Then I don't have to. No, no, I didn't have it yesterday. They all died. Poor ponies. Oh yeah, the toaster sauna place. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm not gonna talk about that breakfast, Nick. I'll rather talk about the good food, not that other weird stuff. Hey Fahad, rank and attack? You mean at attacker or I'm 19 attacker on server? Did a ghost counter yesterday, but hammer is only 71. So I'm just chill in production and yeah, wasting units on countering people. instead. I should put it into archive. Um, but yeah, otherwise it's been very quiet since then. So let's see. Let's go on an adventure. Hey, man. What's a good amount of players for a world? That's a good question. Um, the more player, the more fun, the more competition, the more everything, you know. You can actually have a server with 5k people and then it's super boring. So I have a idea that this is also going to be a little boring. Somehow this server, I don't have any high expectations for it. 3k players is also okay, you know, at least the signed up players. I'm not sure even. We still have 4,800 on the server right now. This one and the general tab doesn't show the same, right? But 3k, then people just goof around here and there. 5k, 10k, it's like, oh, we got some players, we got some action. I mean, so 10k is very nice. 8k also really good, but you know, the more people, the more fun. But I miss the days where you had 20k people on a server. I mean, then you really get a lot of farms, a lot of competition. People can build all the fucking text they want because I'll just raid all the real people. So you have a lot of people building up accounts and not only 8 pub towns and whatnot. I mean, these would still be on the server, but if you have 10k and above players, then at least 5k might be real players and not just a bunch of techs and whatnot. Um, but yeah, as Nick said, 20k. Yeah, that's sweet. But I mean, again, it's not really that player amount that you have on the servers these days. 6k on Alba. It started yesterday, right? Or 2 days ago. That's the one Mustafa is playing. So, but that's X3 and that has 1,000 more players than ours, right? So, I mean, it's not very competitive, but there will be some stuff going on. There's some bigger alliances in there, but nothing super fancy. It's just the Turks raging at each other. 7k for Dawn of Elders, the community server. 6k, oh, 9k for International 4. That's an X1 speed. Okay, 9k. I'm not sure how much is text and how much is whatnot. But I mean, these ones with below 3k is not that fun. So hyped servers with a lot of players, like back in fall last year, which turns into a shit show because the servers couldn't handle it. That's not very fun. But I can't remember. Oh, U30 has 12k players. Not active ones, but at least registered. 18 days old. Why is there 12k on this server? That doesn't make any sense. I didn't expect that to be the highest populated one. 19k on Europe 5? What the hell? Well, I've heard that X1 is more populated. I mean, more people play it, I guess. Weird. Um, yeah, but maybe I should go back to rating and then. Oh, it's because now imps aren't home. Oh, wait. I didn't. Ugh. Okay, deselect that, and that, and that. Wow. Goodbye list. Damn. Damn. Well, let's see, more granary. Are we overflowing? Nah, not at all, but we can queue number 10. You happy now, Joachim? Are you happy? I'm not sure how much I've played. Because then you grab an X3 over the years. I mean, I've always played like one server a year, or also some years I haven't played at all because I was out working or traveling or schooling or something. But Nick has played more servers than I think. Nick also did the smart thing, playing multiple server at the same time on a lot of different servers. So that's why he migrated to ComX and all kinds of international servers back in the early days, and just grinded all over, got a lot of experience, and then yeah, met a lot of people. But yeah, 30, 40,000 accounts. Oh, and yeah, and now they downsized the map, so it's not 400 or not 800, but 400 instead. And I've noticed that honestly, they should populate with more oases and more croppers and stuff like that, because the you know there's not that many sexy spots around on the map. When the maps were bigger, you had a lot of more places with interesting crop formations and oasis formations around the croppers and stuff like that. These days, it's so bland and boring. They really fucked up the map. They should add a lot more croppers and oasis, so there's something to fight about. Like, it's not very fun when there's like this guy. Oh, he gave the account away, or he got cut out, or whatever. But here, there's 150% with this one, and another 150% here, which is great. This should definitely be here, but it's maybe two of 5 or 10 150 croppers in the whole quad, and then they place them next to each other, which is fine too. But I wish there was more of them, further away. Then you can still fight people real hard, and I mean, it just needs more competition and more options. You don't have to make 15 Cs 150% that special. I mean, um, yeah, there's a lot of things that could make it more interesting to play. That's for sure, Joachim. But yeah, I shouldn't really do anything for the next 14 minutes. I should just grind this. I can just send like 1,000. And then I can still just keep clicking the raid lists. Yeah, it takes a long time. That's also why people have requested automations to it and stuff like that, but I'm not sure that's the way to go. But yeah, it is what it is. And again, you don't have to big dig it every time. I mean, but if they made gold cheaper, because that's what Joachim does. He doesn't necessarily play that much. He just fucking burns gold morning and evening, and then you sim a little through the day and stuff like that. You don't have to invest that much time into it. But if you can't invest the gold to catch up, then you can't really compete by not spending time. So spending the gold is a useful tool to not. I wouldn't be sitting here that much either if it wasn't because I was streaming and talking to you guys, right? Um, so with my gold consumption, I could probably have been more AFK, which I was through the entire day. So that's not the end of the world. But they could definitely make it a lot cheaper to play, so you can just burn more gold and still, go enjoy real life. Yeah, but I mean that's not a bad thing. That's why we sim a lot. It's just okay. Complete the economy, get storages up. Okay, go away for 3 hours and come back and then burn it all. That's the best. And unless you're Sylvan and just keep it at 0% all the time, which I've been doing the last few hours. Uh, well, that's fine too. Oh my god. But yeah, I've been here for a couple of hours, 3 hours. It's getting late, you guys. Um, so I mean that is, I'll just build on the capital, push fields to 13, I think, and then maybe I'll take the third oasis. I don't know, and then I'll settle something, I guess. I actually haven't thought about what I'm gonna settle. I shouldn't really take more crovers. I really shouldn't. Did you just give me a prime sub? Oh, you shouldn't have, buddy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, so yeah, I need to settle, right? And that crupper was probably nowhere close. So I just took these 9Cs and stuff. So I think I'll go for these ones. That's a no-brainer, just to get more easily simmed 444 6 towns that can claim some oasis. So and contests down here. I could even build chiefs in them if I built them close by. But I don't plan on chiefing per se right now, so I think I'll probably just settle this one. It's right next to the hammer. I should probably mark field hammer, and then I should remove that. Oh yeah, I need to click there. Remove that cap, and then change this one to cap, and this one NPC town, just to get the organization going a little bit. Maybe mark this one as Deaf Town. Just to get a little bit better overview. And then we could start marking up alliances and stuff like that just to get a better understanding. But I mean, so far we're just minding our own business. So yeah, I think I'll just claim this one. Oh, there's some juicy 50% over here too, though. Oh, I see somebody cleaning that to take it. Yeah, he's just building around his spawn, right? No, he moved somewhere else? Yeah, kinda, not really. It's just, okay. Weird. Anyways, I'll just stay close by. Safer. Well, I still appreciate it. I'm in. That's nice. Hence why it says more fun when you spend 20k on a decent account build up. It would be fun to just build. Uh, yeah, yeah. Like if you're building one server, it's more fun having 5 hammers than it is to have one hammer and investing some gold into it so you can actually have more hammers. Yeah, I get it. It's, but again, I'm just trying to with the chicken build. It's give something for people who have limitation and get the group best value out of the gold to be able to be a little competitive. Um, hey, Frozen. I've been advocating for a buy-in server. Like, I don't understand why they haven't done it. It does two things, right? It removes teching. It removes, well, you would have to pay for a tech to build it, but you won't see, all the Arabs that actually sit and sell resource pushing and stuff like that and spams all these micro farms early game. I mean, it would change hugely on what would be available in the game. But again, add 50% more or 100% more oasis to the map, and make a buy-in server. And sorry, I haven't really said what your question is, but it's a server, I presume, where you just pay, I don't know, 50 kroner, 50 Danish kroners. That's what, I don't know, 10, 20 euros. And then you just buy to register your account on that server, and you can just respawn all you want. I would still have that as a feature, and then you can find the spawn you want, and then you play without gold, and then you just play for 50 gold. And then you have a more competitive environment in regards to what people are able to achieve on no gold. And alternatively, on a buy-in server like that, you could not buy additional gold, but maybe earn gold somehow, or you get, let's say, 100 gold a day for everybody. But creating that would create a more competitive environment for players. And people would have a different kind of fun in regards to boosting up your accounts. It would be more sim and skill based, and it would probably require other twerks too. Maybe Romans being able to build 5 buildings at a time, and then the other races 3 or something, like, so people can actually sim better and have more fun orchestrating it, the buildup of their accounts. Um, because it's also annoying attacking people and then they have a fucking, you know they just keep raising their loyalty or other aspects in regards to where people just get massively ahead because of gold. So I would love to have an even out server like that. I would have a lot of fun. So that's my thought on it. I mean, the thing is, you have a lot of sharks, you could call them, the big spenders on servers, and then you have maybe, probably rank 100, always spend a fair amount of gold. And again, at least on the high competitive servers. And they usually pay for the party, right? They pay for the server maintenance and all the salaries at Tiki and whatnot. Um, but I'm not sure if they earn more from that than having, let's say, 20,000 people pay in, what was it? Let's say €3, which is 5 euros. What's 5 euros? That's times 7. And I have, oh, well, yeah, that's around 40 Danish kroner. It's not a lot. So like €5 and 20,000 people do that. That's 100,000 euro times 7.5. That would still earn Travian 700,000 euro. And servers shouldn't be that hard to maintain. And then multiple servers like that a year. I mean, that would create another type of competitive environment, at least. It would be harder for people to play the end game and stuff like that. But again, the game is not supposed to be easy. It's harder to transfer and move artifacts, all that stuff. So maybe it would require a lot of rework. But I mean, they could definitely earn plenty just by a €5 admission to the server, and then yeah, give people some free gold on the server continuously, and then you can either use that for the auction house, or you can use it on your account, or you can sell stuff in the auction house and gain more gold to your account. So you can actually be a cheap ass and get ahead of the others in some other aspect. Um, um, why can you say yes, at least a small fee to register, and then you don't want a gold limit? Because you shouldn't have registering fee and then gold, unlimited gold at the same time. I don't think that's necessarily a good idea. Then all it does is remove all these micro things. But yeah, whatever. But I mean, it's for other people to have fun, Joachim, who sits and have time for their account, and less for you. Yeah, gold allowance that can be rated from capital. Oh, so you can kill other people's capital and take their gold? No, that would be so mean. No. Then if you kill somebody and then so micro rating would just be about micro rating gold. I don't know. Uh, Interesting concept actually, but not sure how it works. It was a thing in the Iranian trade that got banned after USA sanctions. Ah, okay. I didn't know. I've never tried that actually. But maybe you guys had some special servers that you had made yourselves. Thanks for asking the questions. Love right back at you. Maybe some gold limit. Yeah, that was like if you can just do an allowance, then you can still get, I don't know, 250 gold a day. That should help you out to some extent, right, Joachim? But you can't burn like 1,000 gold a day. Well, I wouldn't mind giving. They gave me 1,000 gold a day, um, but then they might as well just do unlimited gold, which would be fine too. Um, but then it would make things a little boring. I should start working on cap fields, right? That's 40,000, 40,000, 50,000, and 12,000 something. Boom. And we can complete that. But hey, it's nice hanging out with you guys. It's been comfortable, nice. But I'm also in kind of a chill mode and want to catch up on the series I'm watching, and yeah, the account is very simplistic now. Not that much to do. Just boost a little bit here and there. So I think I'll stick to that on the casual. I think I'll rewatch Solo Leveling episode. It was amazing. You need something to watch, go watch Solo Leveling on Crunchyroll. Um, Otherwise, do you have Crunchyroll, Wolf Among Men? Long time no see, man. Um, okay, you've already seen it. So do you have access to Crunchyroll? I'll give you a show. Uh, uh, One of my favorites. Um, this one. campfire cooking in another world. If you haven't seen it, just yeah, it's a good one. It's just one season, but it's good. Damn it, you have already seen it. Damn it. Okay, I don't know. God damn it, Lova's sleeping and I'm leaving. Aw, you should have a kid already, Nick. Uh, so you can go wake it up and be like, play with me. You're gonna be a great dad. Um, have you watched Shangri-La Frontier, dude? I'll link it. But okay, I don't know if that's peak, but I I've just started watching animes not that long ago. So yeah, season 2 is we're I think we're halfway through the show or something from season 2. So yeah, I guess. But yeah, season 1 was epic. Season 2 is I don't know, still good. But okay, you've probably seen all the animes in the world. Uh, uh, Me and Nick is watching this one right now also. It's also currently sending out links, but that's I left my A rank party to something something. It's decent. Um, and personally, right now I am viewing. Where is it? Um, this one, Jobless Reincarnation. This is pretty cool. It's really good. Big rewatcher. I rewatched the campfire cooking the other day. That was epic stuff. Um, but right now I'm watching Jobless Reincarnation. It's really good. Damn it, you've seen all of them. God. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm a noob, so I'm being amazed all the time by all the good content that has been made. Uh, but then, have you watched Blue Lock or The Great Cleric? Uh, at least the Great Cleric has also been signed up for season 2. That should be here in a year or so. And yeah, you've probably seen Blue Lock. Freerin is also nice. Anyways, you guys go watch some stuff and have fun out there. Um, you haven't watched the other one, which one? Jobless Reincarnation, or because that's good. Go watch that. That's 3 seasons, no, 2 seasons, 25 episode seasons. That's that's some funky stuff. But hey, yeah, let's go enjoy life here and there. And Joachim alone. Uh, too bad. But thanks for dropping by, guys. Have a good night.